Hello, my name is Mike Cronin. I'm from NodeH. This is a set of handsets, and here's a femtocell platform that's capable of making 8 simultaneous calls. It's the PRC 6000 from Priscilla. Let's just establish one call here. I've got on redial the number. I'm not sure which one of these is going to ring. Okay. So I accept that call. And what we've got with this architecture now is actually 2 calls. There's a core network simulator running on the platform here, which allows the signaling from a standard UMTS handset. These are ones you simply buy off the shelf. That is calling on the way in via the antenna, and this is then being paged and receiving the call. Okay, we can have a look at the signaling using 2 different tools, the Priscilla Purview and NodeH's own TraceEdge application.
What we see here is the call coming in to the femtocell from the standard UMTS mobile. The core network simulator in the femtocell then relays the call and pages the other mobile, so we have effectively 2 calls connected to the femtocell.
Let me make a few more calls now. This has the number 7506. We have special SIMs in these phones, and the SIM displays here the actual telephone number. We use short 4-digit numbers. So 7506. And now a call is being made into the device, and I can accept the call here. So what we have now is 4 calls running against the femtocell. Let's just move these over here. And this mobile here, this one here, I choose the ones where it's shown a little bit larger, 7404. My eyesight is gone. Standard Nokia call. Accept the call. And we'll be able to see some of the signaling in the applications involved. This is a Samsung handset and a Nokia 7503. Appropriate tune for the 8th call. Okay, so that just hangs up the call. I'm not very used to it. So, we'll dial it again, 7503.
And now we see the second call being established. So this again represents 1 call coming into the femtocell, and the femtocell then paging a second device. The net result being that actually there are 4 DCHs established with the femtocell. Now we go on to see the 3rd call being established, the net result being 6 active calls on the femtocell. Now finally we see the 4th outgoing call being received by the femtocell, and the femtocell paging the 8th mobile. And the net result is that we have 8 simultaneous calls running on the femtocell at one time. For high-level analysis of what is happening inside the femtocell, NodeH has developed the TraceH application. Here we see it selecting individual UEs. We can look at the conversation between the femtocell and the UE. You see here a full decode of the RRC traces. We can see also the complete contents of the NAS messages that are exchanged. Here we see location updating, authentication, security. This is during the authentication sequence. We select here now a call, and we can look at the messages that get exchanged during the call. Again, connection setup, service request, security, then the setup of the call, call proceeding indication. As you can imagine, when it comes to system level integration, where you're trying to get the femtocell to interact correctly with various gateways and servers, and at the same time also work with a number of different types of UE, perhaps from different generations, it's extremely important to have this level of insight into what's going on inside the device.
Tools that I've shown you are. The TraceH is a tool which we've developed based on many years of experience in the handset arena, where we've been trying to debug the sort of problems that occur in the field. It might be on the ring road in Paris, it might be somewhere in Detroit. The sort of problems that can crop up where you get particular combinations of equipment provider and handset behavior. The same is going to be true within the femtocell arena. We'll have the same sort of issues both back into the network and in the negotiation of features with mobiles, establishing calls, etc. So it's absolutely crucial to have tracing capability which can decode and present at a logical level the interaction that's occurred. And the TraceH allows us to do that at a very high level, decode the NAS messages, decode the RRC messages, all of the signaling going into the network, and being able to find out at a high level what is going on, be able to cross-correlate that with what's going on the network side and what we expect to be the behavior of mobiles. We found that this is the most important thing to be able to accelerate time to market.